Welcome to All About That Bass with Andertons TV. I am Ollie.
I'm Lee.
I'm Cece.
And thank you for bearing with us while we show you some lovely new kind of Epiphone basses. They seem a little bit neglected. One of the great guitar makers of all time. And
Totally.
we don't do quite as much stuff with the Gibsons and the Epiphones, and that's about to change now.
Yeah, no, it's a good shout. Yeah, we've done a few little videos, I think, in the distant past, where we tried to sort of say, like, you know, bass players, what's going on? Why isn't Gibson or Epiphone your thing? But
I think they heard you.
well, maybe bringing back some classics. Ooh.
Absolutely, which we'll get onto. So, this is about the new Inspired by Gibson range. I say new, the Inspired by Gibson range, and they have brought on a few things recently, and I thought that we could sum them up and show off to our wonderful viewership. The 64 Thunderbird, the reissue of the Grabber, and a comparison to the Thunderbird that they revamped in 2020 as the what do you get for your money?
This is lovely. This just inspired loads of chat when we first saw this morning. Like, I mean, Chris Novoselic, that was like Grabber and a Ripper, I think. Ripper, but maybe coming soon. Ripper. Grabber, that's what I was like, what is that? That giant bass he's playing. And I think Mike Dirnt from Green Day, back in the day, I believe, in the day when they were still green. There was this going on, and a black version, and say very, very different to either, you know, say double humbucker, big long scale Thunderbird, or mostly just SGs. I think about is the short scale EBO or EB3 kind of thing with the smaller pickups. Yeah, this definitely sits in its own little realm, I think, in the bass Epiphone world. So lovely to see it. Lovely to see it. So
yes, the Grabber is a single pickup bolt-on powerhouse.
Yes.
Originally, I think with ash body. I think this might be an order on this particular occasion, and a maple neck, which are unusual for Gibson to go for the bright and snappy material on the neck. They seem to usually be a rosewood and sort of luxe materials kind of brand. But this is a reissue from the 70s.
Some 70s. I think they made them into the 80s, Gibson possibly.
As we're enthused, or you're enthused by that Grabber, Lee, I think we should hear it.
Yeah, well, mate, go for it. Okay.
So today we're in an Ampeg V7, going through a dark glass 2x12 cab.
Nice.
Show us that Grabber.
Okay, lovely. First thing out of the bat, that's like full tone and full, and that's got like a real subtle thing to it, you know. Like
it's got a nice growl to it, though.
It has, yes. I was just like a little pick. That gets a little bit more of the little bit of spark. Oh, this feels lovely, man. And the finish on the neck is really, really nice. It's really diddy. It's really skinny neck, so it's really easy to play.
It looks like it's a slightly wider nut at the top, almost like a P-Bassy style nut.
Yeah,
I'll be getting some specs right now. This is going to be a great edit point for you, Oz. So, transpires that this is equipped with an Epiphone bass humbucker, as described by Gibson.
Nice.
And
nice.
there is a mini dip switch for coil split, which we should probably hear.
Absolutely. Right, okay. Humbucker, like this. Switch. Nice. I'm just going to go back to the bucker.
Nice switch. Yeah.
It's quite nice. It's nice little usable sound.
The detail's good, and it's sometimes the switch coil taps and splits are sometimes I feel a little lacking, but that still retained a good mid punch.
Yeah. It's got that nice unique sound. I'm just going to roll off the tone a little bit on the humbucker. Let's see what this does. Okay, this is like 5. Completely off. on the little single coil.
I always
Lovely.
enjoy the points in our videos, don't you, when Lee Anderton comes in and nice smooth, the smooth comes in without no tone.
Lee Anderton.
It's doing it.
Yeah, oh mate, that's lovely. Very, very, very nice.
Lee,
Yeah.
can you put it in humbucker mode, crank it, and put some gain on and use a pick?
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds like it would suit like picked distortion so well.
Got some weight. Whoa!
That is the bass sound I want.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah,
That is cool.
It's nice, not too grunty, but that's beautiful.
So price point, this one's coming in around the 800 mark as of 2025. Always check online for the latest prices as per. Kicking in just below the 1,000, but that's a lovely instrument for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And to that end, they have done it with one of the old favourites.
Yeah, that looks
The
pretty
Thundery
swish.
Bird. Cece, you've been accommodating the bolt-on version, so
I
this
have.
is what we would have thought of as the initial Epiphone price point. I would have, you know. How's your feelings on this particular one?
I love it. I mean, my very first bass was a cheap Epiphone Thunderbird. Didn't feel as nice as this one. It was much thicker neck. So it's actually, I was quite pleasantly surprised how thin the neck actually is. It reminds me a lot of like a sound gear neck, for example.
Right.
Just something I can relate it to, but
Nice.
And
it's really nice.
Yeah.
I love the sound of it as well. I mean, it sounds good. I'll be interested to compare the two, but
we'll be doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's hear it.
I mean, that's both pickups on.
Right.
So if we just go
Yeah.
to the front pickup. Bridge pickup.
Love that.
Yeah.
Lovely sounding
Kicking
bass.
out those low mids.
Definitely.
So the Thunderbirds we're going to listen to through the Orange Terror bass. When you're looking at the rockier basses, maybe the simpler basses, I'm thinking P basses, maybe that. The Thunderbird has always been almost like being blunt assaulted.
yeah.
I love it.
A little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that
I
does
mean,
sound
I
good.
rolled this off as well, so. It's just great.
That's
I just-
wicked. That's getting into like synthy
I
territory to
know.
me. Like, just
But
really
it
nice.
sounds really old-fashioned at the same time. Like, obviously it's doing its job, but it's
Yeah.
a really nice sound. I really like it.
But do you like this one a certain amount of money more?
Now, this is the thing. I'm intrigued. So let's swap
yeah,
them
do
over.
it.
Should we do a magic thing where we clap our hands and the basses change round?
3, 2, 1.
First impressions, feels very nice. Feels pretty much the same as that one.
Similar neck profile, yeah?
Yeah, very similar. I would say this one's maybe a smidgen wider, but there's basically nothing in it. It's only because I've immediately gone from one to the other. Feels really nice. It's instantly got a depth to it that, in my opinion, that one doesn't have. Not better or worse, just that would be my opinion on the difference in sound, as this one's got a lot more scope to it.
Yeah,
so far.
I mean, they are. I mean, you'll probably be able to see these are the more modern, stylied humbuckers that Epiphone will use, so they're going to have quite a lot of output. These are the 760 humbuckers from Epiphone, and they, I mean, immediately the nuance. There's a little more harmonic richness coming from them, but let's hear them. Let's hear them.
I mean, one thing as well, before I forget to say that I think is sort of an important point, the balance on the neck on both of these is actually pretty good. I know Thunderbirds can be extremely neck divey, and while they do have a little bit of that going on, it's not distracting in the least, so or in the slightest. So
that's good to hear.
I'm quite impressed with that.
Yeah, I'll totally say, especially with the amount of weight that's up that end. Like,
yeah,
it's
I know.
Impressive looking headstock.
Yeah. Just like that's a really lovely sounding bass.
Yeah.
Was that both on? Both pickups?
Yeah, everything on. And then if I go to just the neck pickup.
There's always the, I guess to my Thunderbirdy friends, they'll always also comment that you can roll back, bring a bit of volume in, and if you needed that, a little more P-bassy attack, access the dynamic range in the pickup. So if you roll back the volume to a little bit, just to see if that brings out a bit more of that initial bite. Less squashed.
As opposed to...
It's a great bass for that.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's like a new beast.
So this would be the neck pickup, bridge pickup. I mean, it's like... Everything sounds nice through it.
Right.
Most basses shouldn't be able to do that so well, but it does.
Yeah, you did Thunderbird. Yeah, getting those harmonics.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, there's
That's
so
impressive.
much string on them because they're so big.
Yeah.
It goes on for ages.
Can I try this one with a pick? I'm
you
just
can do what you like.
curious.
Do it. Yeah, and that, like straight
This
away,
is your video.
It's got that, the plonk.
Yeah,
if we
it
can describe it
does.
as that, the immediate plonk, but that as like you said, I just don't know, more,
There's
I don't
just
know, more
more
open,
depth
just
to
more
it,
open,
yeah.
That's the word.
Just do a
but
John
still
Emerson.
striking. Yeah, getting that percussiveness, brilliant.
Oh,
Yeah.
it just sounds good. Like everything you do is that.
Just mainlining bass to my brain. I mean, other factors that will be affecting it. So we now have a Graphtec nut on the Inspired by Gibson model. It is also a neck through. So this is I think it's a 9-ply with Akume and walnut, or Sapele and walnut, and it's a neck through. So this is linked to the end of the guitar, whereas on the budget model, we have a bolt-on, which you kind of expect for, ease of manufacture.
Just twinkling around acoustically playing without an amp. That is so much louder than this.
It just sparkles,
So you've
doesn't
got that
it?
extra kind of resonance going on before you've even plugged it in.
Yeah.
Which I think is, like you said, down to that neck through thing. Just like making it all sing
Yeah.
together.
One, aesthetically, obviously, it's got a bit more of a luxurious feel, if that's what you're into. But two, like I was saying, it's got more depth to it. I think there's possibly more scope with the amount of tones you could get out of it, if that's something you needed. But they both sound great, and
Yeah.
I mean that one, everything you do with it sounds lovely anyway.
Yeah.
How much was that, mate?
This
is
one's
similar?
currently about $749. Currently about $749.
nice. Okay, cool.
So obviously, always check online for the latest prices. But yeah, we're edging towards that big 1,000 mark. But it's
No, that's cool.
a lot of bass for that. Thank you both for your wonderful
you.
playing abilities.
Thank you.
And thank you for
Epiphone.
watching. And it's every 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away pedals. So please like and subscribe. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And join us next time for all about that bass.
Ta-ta.